In 1950, a physicist asked a question at lunch that nobody has been able to answer. Where is everybody? That was the question. Enrico Fermi asked fellow famous physicists over lunch in 1950, and it's haunted science ever since. Because here's what we know. In parts 1 and 2 of this series, we showed you that aliens should exist. Eyes evolved 40 times on Earth. Intelligence emerged in 7 separate species. The universe has had 13.8 billion years to cook up life. Billions of planets, trillions of chances. The Milky Way alone is 10 billion years old and home to more than 100 billion stars. So, where the hell is everyone? This is the Fermi Paradox, and the possible answers? They're more unsettling than you'd ever expect. Let's start with why this is even a paradox. It's a numbers game. Even if intelligent life is incredibly rare, the sheer scale of the universe should mean we're swimming in civilizations. And once a civilization gets good at space travel, it could explore the entire galaxy in less than 300 million years. That's what Frank Tipler calculated. And 300 million years is nothing on cosmic timescales. If just one alien civilization emerged a billion years ago and started spreading, just one, they should be everywhere by now. We should see their technology, their cities, their probes, their signals. But we don't. Despite systematic searches, no transmission, and no firm evidence of intelligent extraterrestrial life has been detected. The sky is silent, completely, utterly silent. And that silence demands an explanation. The most terrifying answer is called the Great Filter. The idea is simple but haunting. At some point between the emergence of life and the development of civilizations capable of colonizing galaxies, these civilizations face challenges so formidable that they either stop progressing or go extinct. Think of it like this. Imagine evolution is a video game. There are levels you have to pass to become a spacefaring civilization. Level 1. Life appears. Level 2. Complex cells evolve. Level 3. Multicellular life. Level 4. Intelligence emerges. Level 5. Technology develops. Level 6. Space travel. Level 7. Galactic colonization. Somewhere in that progression, there's a filter, a level almost nobody passes. And here's the terrifying part. If intelligence is common, then we have a lot to worry about. That means it's easy for intelligent species to arise on a planet, but something stops them from going galactic. That could be either the universe doing the job, say a giant asteroid wiping them out, or, more likely, the species destroying itself. Because any species that can travel into space must be able to harness incredible amounts of energy. Energy that could very easily be turned to destructive purposes before that species has learned to live on other worlds. Nuclear weapons, bioengineered pandemics, runaway climate change. A 2022 expert survey gave a median expectation of 5 to 10% for the possibility of human extinction from artificial intelligence. Maybe every civilization reaches a point where they develop technology powerful enough to destroy themselves, and they always do. Maybe the Great Filter isn't behind us. Maybe it's ahead. And maybe we're about to hit it. But there's another answer, and it's somehow even darker. It's called the dark forest hypothesis. The dark forest hypothesis presumes that any spacefaring civilization would view any other intelligent life as an inevitable threat, and thus destroy any nascent life that makes itself known. Here's the logic. The universe is a dark forest where each alien society is like a fearful, armed hunter, moving carefully through the trees. If that hunter finds other life, there's only one thing they can do: open fire and eliminate them. Why? Because you can never know another civilization's intentions. They might be peaceful, or they might see you as a threat, or they might just want your resources. And if there's even a 1% chance they'll destroy you, The safest move is to strike first, which means everyone is hiding. Every single advanced civilization in the galaxy has gone dark, turned off their lights, stopped broadcasting, because revealing your location is suicide. And here's the horrifying part. Perhaps the stars are quiet not because no one is out there, but because everyone is listening, reluctant to make the next move. We've been broadcasting radio signals into space for over a century. We've been shouting our location to anyone who's listening. Maybe the silence isn't because no one's there. Maybe it's because everyone heard us, and they're watching to see what we do next. Or maybe, just maybe, they're already here, and they're deliberately ignoring us. In 1973, astronomer John Ball proposed the zoo hypothesis, the idea that advanced civilizations exist but are deliberately avoiding interaction with humanity, having set aside the area in which we live as a zoo. Just as we set aside nature reserves and leave uncontacted tribes uncontacted, advanced civilizations may choose to allow us to evolve on our own and watch our progress as we watch animals in a zoo. It's like Star Trek's Prime Directive. Don't interfere with less advanced species. Let them develop naturally. In 2024, astrobiologists revisited this theory in Nature Astronomy. They called their version Zoo 2.0. Maybe we're not alone. Maybe we're just not interesting enough yet. We're the cosmic equivalent of bacteria in a petri dish. And the scientists watching us are waiting to see if we pass the test. What test? That's the question. So which is it? At least 75 speculative solutions to Fermi's paradox have been proposed so far. Some 87% of over 1,000 scientists surveyed in Nature Astronomy agreed there is at least a basic form of extraterrestrial life. More than 67% agreed that intelligent aliens are out there. The scientific consensus says they exist, but the silence says something else. Maybe the Great Filter is real, and civilizations always destroy themselves before going interstellar. Maybe the dark forest is real, and everyone's hiding because the universe is more dangerous than we realize. Maybe the zoo hypothesis is real, and we're being watched, studied, protected from something we don't understand yet. Or maybe, and this is the loneliest possibility, maybe we really are alone. Maybe Earth is the only place in the entire observable universe where intelligence emerged. A 1 in a trillion accident. The math says no. The silence says, we don't know. The Fermi Paradox isn't just about aliens. It's about us. It's about what happens when a species gets smart enough to destroy itself, and whether we're about to find out the answer the hard way. If you made it this far, thank you. This series was about understanding what life does, how it evolves, what patterns it follows, and what that means when we look up at the stars. Hit subscribe. Drop a comment. Which explanation scares you the most? The Great Filter? The dark forest? Or the idea that we're completely alone? Thanks for watching. And remember, the universe is either full of life that's hiding from us, or it's empty. I'm not sure which is worse.